What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get into part one. How are you defeating your enemies? For some of you guys, your enemies could have because we had the Knight of Pentacles and we had the Five of I'm talking about, yeah, we had a Knight of Pentacles and a Five of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're defeating your enemies by still pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? Even though you could be in a period to where things are not as flowy as you would like it to be, you're still pushing through. Some of you guys feeling like y'all are not, giving to yourself. Maybe you guys are not able to get your nails done. You gotta wear press-ons. Some of y'all are becoming like a baddie with a budget. Or maybe you're not able to get your hair cut every 2 weeks, even though I really highly doubt a man is in this reading. You're defeating your enemies by overcoming a lot of obstacles. I feel like you take a lot of pride in how you look, and you just take a lot of pride in your self-care. And I feel like you're defeating your enemies by still looking good, even though you're not looking your absolute best. It's kind of giving me a vibe like you couldn't fuck with me on your best day. Like on my worst day, you couldn't fuck with me on your best day. That's the truth here. I want to say this too because I felt this. Somebody could be trying to put some type of spell work on you or trying to do some type of magic on you, and they're getting declined. So that's tea for somebody. If you are like spiritual, you have a spiritual community within your community, like that could be something that's tea. Like somebody is trying to go and get somebody to do some type of magic on you, and real spirit workers know that you don't do no magic unless, or you don't do no roots or nothing. You don't do no workings unless you go already do your research on the situation, because that shit gonna come back to you. So it's definitely giving me a vibe like this person is getting, like, people are saying they don't want to do that type of magic. You're coming out as being protected. Somebody that they're just trying to get revenge on, and they're declining their offer. They're sending them back their money, or either they're paying for readings and they're not liking what they see. So that's how you're defeating your enemies. They're mad because you got a lot of options. You can be choosy. Like, you're coming off as a spoiled brat. They're spreading false gospel about you as well. And you're defeating your enemies because I'm getting Michael Jackson. They're all lies. They made it all up. Because facts. Because they're not even in your world. Like, they don't even see you. They don't, like, the information, the facts. I think I channeled that for a group of people. Like, they can't get the truth on you. They don't know what's really going on with you. So now they making up lies. They creating their own narrative. Everybody they done talk to, they don't know what you got going on. They ain't talk to you. We got the Magician in reverse, so they're knowing that you're doing something, but they're not involved in it. And then not only that, they're worried about you when they coming out as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So they super stagnant. They're super stagnant. It's like in the Bible, it says, I think it's either in Proverbs or Ecclesiastes. It was like, it says, or it could have been a number, one of the numbers. It was like, feet that do rush to do wicked, the Lord despises. And this is that type of person. Like, they rush to be messy. They rush to know what the hell you got going on. They just rush to do a lot of stuff that they don't have to do. They focus on other people's bullshit more than they focus on their own shit. Like, it's giving me they stuff kind of falling apart, and so they look to you. It's like kind of giving me like they look to you for some type of guidance, even though they hate that they do that. So, I don't know who this is for. Oh, I did. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We're going to pull a couple cards out here. I ain't going to shuffle them because I just throw them in this bag anyway. So, they already pre-shuffled here. I'm just going to grab one. Financial strain. Ooh, I just felt that in my stomach. So these people are going through the same thing that they was hoping happened to you. So what it was the magic or what they was trying to do, the evil eye, was to stop your abundance. So it could have slowed you down because of the amount of hate that they had for you, but ultimately that magic backfires. So somebody could have did a return to sender. I know when I think about it, I would say return to sender, and I would do some work or something just to seal it in. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some things done, just to complete the energy, just to, just get the vibe out. So it's just that I just can't believe this. like why would they think that you was gonna sit there and be like, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on? Of course you were gonna find out. Like, I can't. And some of y'all laughing because how could you be so stupid? And then I drew a blank card. That means I'm gonna put something on there because they drew a blank too. They don't need the jealousy. That's what it is. Weak. Ooh, that's T. I wish I was on camera so y'all can see I'm not playing. The card weak came out. They're very weak-minded. Some of them are insecure, and that's exactly why they put that magic on you, or they was trying to put that magic on you, trying to get others to do that. Pet snake. So this is somebody that's close to you, somebody that you view as, they're dangerous. They have their ways, but they're different for me. Now, they're different for you because they want something from you. We got ducked off and out the way. So you're defeating your enemies by being ducked off and out the way. And that's what got them stagnant, because they never thought you would be the type of person to cut off ties from everybody if that's something that you did. We got boring and traditional. That's something that you're becoming. And that's something that they're not used to. That's something that it's giving me like you're going back like to not having a phone or a house phone, or only certain people knowing your number. You either coming by my house, or you're not gonna get me, or if I don't want you to contact me, you're not gonna contact me. It's giving me very strict, and they're not liking it. And you still with him or her. So somebody here could be somebody from the past that's stalking you, wondering like who you're talking to, who you're with. This could be somebody who, like I said, they're going person to person, monitoring energy, trying to see who knows what about you, and they're not getting no information. We got sticky situation. Yeah, they're in a sticky situation because their money funny. This could be a middle-aged woman from the ages of 30 to 40. That's sad. And then we got a family friend here. Let me get one of these little small ones. We got a couple more minutes. I'm feeling this one. We got all night, and we got his woman. So yeah, so somebody here could have been trying to sleep with your leftovers or something. Like somebody here could have been trying to falsely get in contact with people, trying to act like I haven't talked to so and so in a minute. Have you talked to so and so? This is all a tactic. This is all a game. Like I said, pet snakes. This person is real life playing a victim. They're trying to act like oh, I don't know why Power One cut me off. I don't know what's going on. Power One. Y'all know exactly why. Y'all standing on business strong, and it's really hurting them because it's giving that you really don't care about them, and they're really forgettable. Like, duh, everybody's forgettable. But y'all like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to see y'all later. Alright, so we're finna get into pile 2 with how are you defeating your enemies. Pile 2 with how are you defeating your enemies. You're defeating your enemies by always you're always very fruitful. Like, it's always something that you're doing. It's always something that you're accomplishing. Always something that you're working on. They feel like they're not working on enough. And what they are already working on, they feel like it's too much. We have the lovers here. They also, I'm going to say these. The lovers usually like a relationship. But if you are not in a relationship, I feel like they see the love that you give yourself. They see how you take care of yourself, and they just imagine a lot of people wanting to be with you. And that's probably true. A lot of people probably think about being with you, but they may not actually act on it. We have the Tower here. So you got a lot of major arcana coming out. So it's telling me you're really moving through life. We got the Ace of Cups. So some of you guys this could be prophecy. This could be something that's coming up and that's going to make them sick. And I'm going to tell you, if you really cherish anything, keep it away from enemies. Don't talk about it. Don't boast about it. Don't brag about it. Well, boast and brag the same thing, but still, don't do none of that. None of the above. Don't even hint to it. Don't even key when something around the topic, because, you know, some people be wanting to know stuff, monitoring energies, right? Because y'all are going through a chapter that's going to be a little bit chaotic, but you have to have a plan. You guys have to be very dedicated to the plan, to the process, to getting shit done. And I definitely see a big reward being on the other side, to be honest. I feel like you're defeating your enemies because you're not focused on them. You focused on the game. You're focused on what you're doing. You're focused on your stability. You're focused on your environment, what's going on around you, what you want out of life. We got the Nine of Swords. You're so caught up in your own world. You're so caught up with your own anxieties, your own problems, that you're not even worried about the fact that they hating on the sidelines. Because, really, I don't feel like they'll last 30 minutes in your shoes. Like, I feel like they would not be able to last a solid 6 weeks in your shoes because of the things and the workload that you have to put on. I feel like you guys do a lot of working. Y'all put a lot of work in. Whether it be into your job, content creating, whether it be into your kids, your family, whatever the case may be. I feel like you guys work yourselves relentlessly. And somehow you always had the time to relax too. I feel like at some point in time you do get to relax because I feel like you're so abundant in opportunity. Yes, because you got 3 aces here. You got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. I know I shuffled this deck very well. So yeah, it's definitely giving me a vibe like you're really independent here. You're not single because you're unattractive or because a lot of people, I ain't gonna even hold you like I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, and this don't have nothing to do with the topic, but it's gonna be a lot of women that realize that the BBL don't make the life get better. Yes, you look better. Yes, clothes get better. Yes, your body's tea. Yes, you're doing it for the girls. But, I mean, the men are still going to be trash, and they may still treat you even more trash because of that. And I feel like you're defeating your enemies because you're not really worried about, like, other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it for you. You know, that is you want to get lipo, you want to get a BBL. You're doing it for you despite of the allegations or whatever. But, you know, I feel like some of you guys are defeating the enemies because you have already come to terms with hard truths. You know, yeah, the BBL may not change anything, but I'm happy every day waking up, dressing up my body like a Barbie doll. That's a plus. Like, that's somebody that's saying, you know what I'm saying? Somebody saying I'm choosing me. But if you're doing certain things thinking that, you know, it's going to make your enemies sick, understand they're already sick. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to make them anything but sicker, if anything. If that's what you're trying to do it. But I feel like they're already sick because of your mind, your spirit. Yeah, the way you take control of situations, too. Y'all got a lot of cards out already. So we've been in for, 6 or 7 minutes? Let me see. Yeah, you got a lot of people that's going to want to come back. And that's what I'm saying. So how are you defeating your enemies? You're going to be making them so sick, they're going to want to come back in for an apology, for amends. And you have to make it up in your mind, and you have to remember, not forget. You have to remember why you start talking to them. Because a lot of times that I realized, like, the reason why you left the first time is going to be the reason why you leave again. Like, every time I've ever accepted anybody back a second time. That may not be everybody's experience, but that was my experience. That's an experience that other people share. You know what I'm saying? We got the Two of Swords coming out. Yeah, you got all the aces coming out with the high priestess. So you have a lot of opportunity here. You have a lot of opportunity for love, a lot of opportunity for money, a lot of opportunity to create something new. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be one of those people because I feel like at the end of the day, you should get whatever you want. If you want a little mix of, if you want a little bit of new money leading to new love. You know what I'm saying? New love leading to new passions, new creative endeavors, new placement, new this, new that. Why not? Why not, Paul 2? Why not? And I feel like y'all picked a little mirror in front of the sink or whatever, and I feel like y'all need to look yourselves in the mirror and think, why are you not reaching your highest potential? Why are you not doing what you absolutely want to do in life? So we finna get into some more cards on how you defeating your haters, because I feel like I said, you already got them sick enough. Like, they can't get no sicker. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Like, I've been like MIA from a social media. I recently posted on the social media like my old body. Like, they ain't seen new body, but old body. Like, they ain't seen current body or whatever. But you know, when new body come through, you know, that's what's gonna get posted. But anyways, motherfuckers was like unadding me. Like, not you mad because I popped back. Not you mad because I made you remember, yes, bitch, I'm still the shit. Like, that's some hating ass shit. Like I said, you already got them sick. They don't even want to see you. But they still gonna see you. Stalking you. Yeah, so they could follow you on different platforms. You know what I'm saying? They could be checking for you but acting like they not. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to be seen, but you know, you're not you don't look at, you're not seeing them. At the end of the day, you got coins. You worried about your coins. That's what's really gonna defeat them. Like, you worried about your coins. Like, whatever business thing you thinking about, do it. Not giving enough. Seriously, they're not giving enough, and that's what got them hating. That's what got them defeated. They're not giving enough. They could be an air sign here. You could be an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini people, they do not play. That's just that on it. They be strict, especially when it comes to them. Yeah, boss. That's what's coming out. I'm not playing. I'm just pulling on cards, baby. This is just how they coming out. And then we got slick. So walk by faith. Y'all are defeating y'all. Like, y'all really like slick beating the competition. Like, dead ass. Like, it's like you're built for this. Like, and that's something that they cannot. They just cannot. Like, they don't have the drive. They don't have the stamina. They can't do it. A smart man plays long. A dumb man won't play long at all. That's the tea. I'm telling you, that's tea. These are homemade cards. These are still tea. Like the first day I made them. I love you. These people love you, but they also hate you. Your enemies, they just, jealousy ain't nothing but love and hate at the same time. Because you had so much love for me that you really just hate me. Because you're not me. And it's a scary energy. So some of y'all should watch out. Because you really got your enemies, like, obsessed. Hoop earrings could be significant here. Somebody could like to wear hoop earrings. It says, I don't give no fucks. So, you could not care who this is. You could also not care if this is somebody from the past. And this another way you defeating them because you're just doing you. We don't follow or mention each other. So, yeah. So, maybe y'all were friends, good friends in the past. And it's maybe, you know what I'm saying, in small towns, maybe it'll be tea, like so-and-so fell out, they not following each other anymore, you know what I'm saying, they done deleted all their pictures together, stuff like this. So maybe you defeating your enemies because you done erased them completely out your mind, like clean out, like it's like you never even met them or y'all strangers. And that's fine, you know what I'm saying, because if it benefits you, if it makes you happy, then that's just that on it. So y'all like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Alright, pile 3. Let's get into your reading. How are you defeating your enemies? Y'all picked a little cozy area. Y'all picked a little cozy picture. So I'm just automatically channeling that you're defeating your enemies by being happy in whatever space you in. Regardless of if it's lavish or if it's not lavish. You being happy in your space and you being happy in general makes them mad. So y'all really defeating y'all enemies with kindness and a smile, with no effort. Your enemies, they evil eye how like blessed you are. Like it's like you always have enough. Always. Somebody here may be blessed with more than enough, even when you don't, you may not deserve more than enough. And not saying this, we not just being ugly, but we all know when we could do better in life, we do better in our prayer life, better towards God, stuff like that, better in our spirituality, better in our home. Like, we know when we could do better. So when things go more, like, way better than expected, it's like, oh my God, like, I'm so happy for this. But it's always this tinge of guilt, like, maybe, this is a little bit more than what I deserve. But that's where, being humble, thankful, all of this stuff come in. And I feel like maybe you do take account of all of that. Like you do, factor in that a lot of things. You guys are very spiritual. They envy your spirituality. And that's how you defeat them. Your ancestors could be beating their ass. And every time they win, you reaping the reward. That could be, I got that very clear. Let's see. Because I'm not even... Queen of Pentacles, like, you don't even have to do nothing. Like, all you do is meet people, serve it up. Like, you give with spirit. Like, you give people, you're a catalyst, just like me. You give people tower moments. You give people something to think about. You give people what they want. They want something. They want some spice in their life. They want some Cajun in their life, some Tony seasoning. Then give it to them. Give them that Tony Salger. Give them that Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Put a little kick up in that shit if that's what they want. Because I'm definitely giving me, that's what your enemies was looking for. They was looking for a fight with you and they found it. Now is welcome to my world, bitch. Because we got the Knight of Tools. Now, it's like, in a way, it's kind of giving me a vibe like, your haters could have been, like, thinking that, oh, well, she thinking she got it so hard. She really don't have it that hard. They could really have been just trying to play in your face or acting like, trying to downplay you. And now, because they trying to be like you, it's like, oh, I see where this person is coming from. Now they want to come to you so they can complain, so y'all can have something to talk about. Like, nah, bitch. No, that's not what's finna go down. So you defeat your enemies by continuously, like, being strict and keeping the same energy. And they see you growing. Yeah, with the Emperor, they see you cooking up some shit, baby. You cooking up some shit. And they know it. They may not be able to pinpoint it, but they know it. They know that you haven't changed. They know you're still the same person. They know that they messed up when it comes to you. And you're really defeating them by just continuously being you, not letting it bother you. Even if they throwing shots, you're not seeing it. They probably like, oh, I know this person misses me. You don't. You're very consistent in your in how you are. You're not letting nobody rush in on you. You're not calling for nobody attention. You know how back in the day be like, if I don't send for you, what is it? What they used to say? If I don't call for you, don't send for me, or something like that. Don't send for me if ain't nobody call. I ain't send for you, so don't call for me, or something like that. But yeah, they're thinking that eventually you're gonna say something to them, but you're never gonna say nothing to them. 8 of Cups, officially walking out their life. Some of y'all are celebrating the end of this relationship because some of y'all realize, like, your enemies were never solid. They were never, like, down for you anyway. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are like, this person was bad luck from the jump. This person ain't have good intentions from the jump anyway. So let's get a little bit more with my note cards. We got stalking you come out. So some of them could be watching your social media. I know one thing. It's weird to me when I see somebody on my For You page that I know that I already didn't block, or somebody that I done said I'm not interested in, or if how are you still on my For You page and I done got a new number? That mean you be watching my shit, you be searching my shit. That's weird. But anyway, impressed by money. So yeah, somebody could be watching you for money, watching you knowing that you're gonna like pop out with something successful. Can't move on. So this person literally, like I said, they could be stalking you. But some of y'all, they came out in the last pile. So if you want to check out Power 2, do that. Mirror image. So somebody here trying to say you copying them, but they could very well be copying you. Can't be trusted. So you got a lot of can'ts here. It's a lot of rejection here in this power. It's a lot of no. Your spiritual team is saying no. And not only that, but your spiritual team could be harassing this person because they could have put seeds of doubt in your mind for who you were as a person, and now they trying to either come back, or now they're trying to watch your success, and your spirit team is not allowing them to evil eye you like that. So yeah, your spirit team is fighting theirs, and I don't think they're winning, to be honest. You're about to be busy. What did I tell you? Your money about to fall in right in your lap. You don't even know it. And we have spend time alone. That's something that you've been doing lately. And that's something that they probably failed to do. Something that they can't do. And they admire you for doing it. I ain't do this for the other piles. But I am going to pull one song. Just one. So Spirit, let it count. Because I didn't know I had this up in here. Real Friends by Kanye West. That's y'all song. So somebody here, you thought they was a real friend, you found out they wasn't a real friend. And the way you defeating your enemies is they know that they lost out on a best friend, a person that they could have grew old with. Then, not only that, but I feel like they're going to be encountering people who are just like them, that are fake as well. So they're gonna be reliving shit, like things that they did to you, maybe trying to talk to somebody behind your back, knowing damn well they was dealing with you. Pile 3. Now they got a friend, co-worker, whatever the case may be, doing the same thing, talking to people behind their back, trying to you know what I'm saying, trying to outdo them, giving them bad advice, just being awful. So, and they're constantly reminded that that's the same stuff that they used to do to you. So they're like, ugh, why are you being like this? Why are you? It's like now they want to be like, ugh, like it's so hard being a bad bitch. Like, oh my God, it's so hard when people are hating on me. And it's really not hate per se, but you know, everybody got haters to some degree. So it's really lower level hate. Like, they're low vibrational and somebody lower than them is hating on them and they thinking they popping because they're in their low vibration. Like, whatever. But anyways, like I said, you defeat your enemies in a lot of ways. So don't do too much. Stay prayed up. And I'm going to see y'all later.